They would say, Kirk, you deserve that shit. They would talk shit about me. And you know what? Dude, I love the fact they love you. They love you, bro, because you did with a lot.
For those who might have missed this hot tea, let me recap last year's news. Kirk Frost naturally jumped into the drama after Remy accused Papoose of cheating on her with boxing champion Clarissa Shields. Let me tell you, he came in strong, standing firmly by and praising him for maintaining his composure while Remy allegedly played. As for Remy, she was the one who set Papoose up for the slander despite being guilty of everything. She's claiming that Remy and Papoose had split up, and shortly after, there were rumors that Remy was seeing underground battle rapper E, the block captain, who was in the same social circles as Papoose. However, a few months later, it was discovered that Remy was in a polyamorous relationship with yet another rapper, which was awful news at a time when Remy was living her best life. When Papo eventually started dating someone else, Remy couldn't take it any longer for a few days. Papo remained silent, accepted the loss, and moved on. Clarissa Shields posted a screenshot of a private discussion between Remy and Papoose, revealing that the two had cheated on her. As we all know, Remy has established a reputation as a tough boss-like figure who isn't afraid to step on some toes, but this time she was picking a fight with Papoose, who accused him of dozing off on the phone with Clarissa while she was at her house. Clarissa allegedly hung up the phone as soon as she heard Remy's voice. Someone more resilient than she was, and Clarissa Shields quickly clapped back. Clarissa answered with a brilliant statement. She wasn't finished, but she hit Remy with another line. How can a lady with two boyfriends get upset with a man who has a girlfriend? Why in the world are you labeling me alone if I'm not the only one? Clarissa posted items from Instagram to Twitter, writing, "It's crazy that a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this and sending phony texts. You see, I'm not a bee. Bully, you're angry and resentful. Stop it. You're making yourself look foolish." That was some major shade. I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29, and I'll just say this. You're not aging like wine, honey, Remy said promptly. She kept it nice by adding, "Tell your boyfriend to buy you some flowers and gifts." He was with his CBER this week, so he didn't even answer his phone. After months of silence, Papoose finally made a statement online. Stated, "Now that I've moved on, she's playing the victim. I've asked for a divorce multiple times, but she'd rather chase clout on social media than handle this like adults." Papoose continued, calling Remy a narcissist for her continuous cheating. In addition to captioning a photo of Remy cuddling up to the block captain by the Christmas tree, Papoose went on to say that he had been silent for the sake of his daughter, but felt obliged to speak up after Remy continued to disparage him. Papoose continued, "As I was at. Remy was at home with my daughter last Christmas, but I'm not done yet because I've moved on. She's crazy about making up stories, and I told her that we could get a divorce like adults, but she won't because I won't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still have messages from her begging me to lie about the knockout, but it doesn't matter because he didn't hit me back. The last time I saw this chump, he was in the fetal position, and everyone saw it." Fans stated that Papoose didn't deserve any of the turmoil she was making, and just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, the internet went crazy accusing Remy of being poisonous. When Kirk Frost appeared, he not only backed Papoose but also seriously disparaged Remy, calling her out for trying to play the innocent victim when she was actually responsible for everything.
And the women always talking bad about the guys. And then it's none of my business, but I get talked about all the time. And I'm just saying, if he went in business, and his reward to me is bad, but this ain't my business, but I feel like, God damn, bro. I feel bad for him. You put it this way, if I was in your shoes, they would say, Kirk, you deserve that shit. They would talk shit about me, and you know what? Dude, I love the fact they love you. Niggas love you, bro, because you did with a lot of people do. Seriously, I love you that. That's your, you got a lot of respect for shit. I'm keeping it honest. Women, y'all have showed y'all. In a very bad way. Okay, so Remy, that's what
Social media was gonna ride on Papoose.
But even when I say yeah, she was off the trail.
I won't lie and say that I kind of agree with Perk on this one. This issue would be even messier if Papoose were doing what Remy is doing. The only reason Remy isn't receiving more criticism for portraying Papoose as the toxic one is because she's a woman. If the roles were reversed, that move was definitely not Remy's style. It's doing the wait. It wasn't just Perk Frost who had to comment. Lil Scrappy also had to weigh in, and you know that he doesn't hold back when he speaks. So let's see what he had to say about all this drama. If I'm being completely honest though, I have to say that Remy is mostly to blame because Papoose handled the entire. The way things broke down between Papoose and Remy is shocking, and it's clear that a divorce should occur sooner rather than later. The truth is that marriages only work when both partners want to make it work, and Remy couldn't stand to see him with someone else. That it's clear this one didn't work. We only hope Rice signs the divorce papers and lets Papoose move on with his life after Remy let her feelings run wild and disclosed his relationship with Clarissa Shields. Fans argue that Kirk Frost's comments about Remy trying to play the innocent card because she let Papoose move on embarrassed him in public, and now he is somehow wrong for getting a new girlfriend. Remy comes across as a resentful person. People also brought up the fact that Remy cheated on him by having an affair with the battle rapper, and she is now upset that Papoose has developed into a world-class boxing champion. In your opinion, did Remy treat Papoose fairly, or is there more to this story than what the media is portraying? It seems to be a clear illustration of what happens when a woman can't let go of her partner when she sees them happier after the split. Please leave your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to watch the next episode, as we have more tea in store for you. Is Remy really calling Papoose out for cheating while she was doing the job? She will try to destroy someone else's reputation in order to feel better. Identical item.